Welcome to the stream. So, I've had, I've been doing this streaming shit for a decade. I have had raids and people come into this chat spamming crazy things. Many a time, right? That's a new one. That's a very new one. That is not something I've ever seen before. Is that just being thrown around? That which is not true. Don't know what the hell that was. I shouldn't have to say it, but I'll say it. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And that's the most I'm gonna say. If you weren't here for the beginning of the stream and you don't know, then don't worry about it because it's not true. If you were here and you did see that, I rest assured, what the fuck was that? Yeah, very strange. Very strange. That's a new one for sure. Anyway, welcome to the stream. It's been a weird day. It's been a very weird day. I'm starting later than I wanted to, but it's okay. So Amy and I went and we saw the Michael Jackson movie yesterday. Great movie, by the way. Very, very good. Lots of lies and misconception about that guy. He was actually a good guy. He did some good stuff. And we're driving home, and it's like 9:30, 10, and I go, fuck. Like, in my head, I'm like, fuck, I have to stream Vase tomorrow. So, we're gonna stream Vase. Excuse me. Alright. So, we left off in a pretty interesting spot. I believe this is my, yes, this is my checkpoint. So, what we just got through last Vase stream was a gauntlet of spotlights, a pretty long one, and then a gauntlet of pretty difficult rooms afterwards. And what I have to face now is a longer gauntlet, but less stuff going on. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna pull up the map real quick. Before I forget. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys where we're at, so you guys can kind of get an idea. So, this is what we're looking at. So what I got through last stream was from... Let's see, the checkpoint was what? Right here. Yep. It was right here. I'm going to disable some of this stuff. Enemies can go away. What are you? What is this? What kind of thing is that? Item, I guess? That can go away. Okay, so what we did last stream was we made it from this checkpoint all the way through this fucking gauntlet of spotlights, down through these very nerve-wracking, kind of difficult rooms, and to here. Took me about 4 hours. Yeah, instant death. I restarted at the last checkpoint that I was at. So that's what the Vase mod is. So what I have to get through now, I have to get through this whole room. And then from there, I gotta get through this room. I'm not gonna worry about bonus here. I'm not gonna do all of the checkpoints. I'm gonna actually try to avoid most of them. And then this is the trouble area. This is the one that's scary. So these are all spotlights. Oh, you're not a moderator? Oh. Oh shit, hold on. I don't think there's anybody to block, though. I tried to grant you VIP. Because you're supposed to be able to have VIP and moderator. You're supposed to be able to do that. I guess maybe not. Maybe you're not allowed to do that anymore. Yeah, so the checkpoint's right here. So this, all 5 of these sections are spotlight sections, right? Oh, it's that guy. Is he back? Is he in the Twitch chat? What is happening? He's in my Discord now? Are you kidding me? Alright, hold on. I'll ban him. This is the weirdest thing I've ever had to deal with. My 10 years of streaming. What the fuck's going on here? What a weird thing. Again, I shouldn't have to say that. I shouldn't have to say this. I had no idea what they're talking about. Completely false allegations. What the fuck? If it's just some kid that's trying to be funny, it's not funny. I don't know what you're doing. They're talking about, they said something about like Garten of Banban and Skibbity Toilet's better than Deltarune. I think that they're just some dumb kid, is my guess, that's just trying to be funny. It's not funny. That kind of thing's not funny at all. It's also not welcome here. We don't joke around about that kind of thing. Especially when it's just not very serious Undertale to... And what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Genuinely. I don't know what you're talking about. I also don't know what UTTP means. YouTube Troll Police. There you go. What a weird thing. What a very weird thing. Again, I've been doing this streaming shit for 10 years. I've encountered some really crazy raids and people trying to be funny and not being funny. This is a new one. That is a very, very, very new one. Anyway, I'm gonna close my chat and reopen it. This is what I'm gonna do, so I can rid my chat box of that. Just trying to have a normal stream, bro. What a strange thing. Brother. This is so weird. What the fuck's going on, bro? What a weird thing. Who knows, man? Who knows? Where's the report button on Twitch? Is that not a thing anymore? The fuck? A strange thing. Again, shouldn't have to say this. No idea what they're talking about. Oh, Amantha, I've seen that before. It's a very, like... I could talk about people like that for a long time because I do know people that think like that. It's a very dangerous and very, it's just a dangerous point of view to believe things like that. To believe that illnesses, chronic illnesses, sicknesses, diagnoses aren't real. Yeah, as somebody who's new to YouTube streaming, UTTP, yeah, YouTube troll police. It's just people trolling. Strange thing though. That's a really weird thing to troll about. I'm not sure why you troll about that. I take that kind of thing very seriously. I don't think that's funny to joke about at all. So I don't know. Strange. Anyway, let's get back on topic, huh? This is the fucking thing I'm trying to get through today. Is this whole shit. Previously, I had to get through a gauntlet of spotlight dodging that looked like this. It took me about 4 hours, but that was, again, also because I had to get through all of this mess. I died after this part maybe 4 times or so. This, thankfully, hopefully, I mean, when I get touched by a spotlight, it puts me back here in prison. So there is a little bit of a walk to get from the save point to where I'm trying to go. What I'm going to do, probably, I don't think there's any encounters. There shouldn't be, at least. Yeah, I don't see any. What I need to commit to memory is this route, going through all of these without having to do a single one of these puzzles. It's just down, and then you go upright pretty much the entire rest of the time. And then we will cross this bridge when we get here, essentially. If there's, like, any enemy encounter I have to do, in this area, I'm going to go back and save after it, so I don't have to do it later, is the plan. So that if I do end up dying in this section somehow, we can just run back here without having to do anything extra, essentially. Part of what makes this scary is that these block your vision of the vase, so this is going to be very difficult and very precarious. I don't know how the guy that's on Chapter 4 Vase Mod got through this part. But he did, so. Let's get started here. I feel like I have a good plan. Yeah, so this is the only encounter here, is this. Oh shit, I need no board on, don't I? There we go, that's better. So if you kill them with violence, they don't respawn when you leave the room. Which is exactly the strategy I'm gonna use here. Reported the guy on Twitch for harmful messages, harmful pranks, yeah. Thank you, appreciate that. It's such a weird way to troll somebody. Again, I've dealt with a lot of weird raids and weird trolls. Like, Twitch raids are usually fun, because it's like somebody raiding your channel with their viewers, and it's fun that way, but I've had raids that aren't as funny before, but that takes the cake for most unfunny thing that's ever been done in a chat. Ever. That was strange. What's up, Ben? Did you miss something? Just don't worry about it. Don't worry. If you weren't here for it, then don't worry about it. Okay, we go this way. And then we go upright. And then down. And that's how we avoid these puzzles. These puzzles are very hard because you have to balance the vase while you're doing them. So I'm just avoiding them entirely. Is the idea. Even if there were a more straight shot if I did them and it saved that I did them and I went back and saved, like, I don't think that's worth my time. This is a straight enough shot already. Okay, welcome to my personal hell for the next 4 hours. That's true. Other than that random shit happening, how's everybody doing? You know what I gotta do? I gotta do... Nope, that's not the right one. Should probably put this up on screen. Okay. Wow, I was hoping I wouldn't have to add to it this soon. I got stuck on a wall. Fuck, I was really hoping to give that a shot. Oh well. Oh, I didn't go back and save, did I? That's fine. I'll do it now. Actually, can you guys come here real quick? Thank you. I know, I didn't even make it far enough to enter gay baby jail for dying. It's crazy. That should put me in gay baby jail, though, if I get caught by the, spotlight. Reported? Thank you, appreciate it. I reported the person on YouTube, so they're good there. They're taken care of. What's up, Alden? Dude, the spring allergies have been fucking my pussy so hard this season. I always forget how bad my seasonal allergies are until it is the season. And then I remember. It all hits me at once. And it's the worst. It's like being sick, but you're not actually sick. You're just miserable for no reason. So apologies if I'm clearing my throat a lot today. That's just what's going on in my life right now. Recommend some challenge mods to play the game besides the vase mod. Yeah, so... Oh shit, I don't think Delta Lock's actually out yet. I think Cyvap's still working on Delta Lock. There's a Delta Lock mod coming out. It basically turns... It's like a Nuzlocke mod for Deltarune, where if a character dies, they're dead for good for the rest of your run. You can revive them when they go down to 0 HP. I went the wrong way. But that's the only time you can revive them. If they go below 0 HP, they're dead. They're fucked. So. Essentially, when a character gets hit, if that hit would kill them, it would put them down to 0 HP instead. And that's your chance to revive them. But if you miss that chance, you don't have any revivements on you, or they get hit again, you're fucked. Allergies, being miserable for no reason. No, being miserable because of my allergies. No, I definitely have seasonal depression. It's not this time of year though. It's usually like going into winter. That's the case. Okay. You do get put in gay baby jail, so I think we'll be okay. This is what I'm super worried about is this section. I don't really know how I'm going to do that. I guess like that, actually. Shit. Yeah, this is gonna be not fun. Oh boy, here we go. There definitely is other... Oh yeah, there's a fun challenge mod I played. The Knight is out to get you. You play chapters 1 and 2, but the Knight is constantly chasing you. Wow, this is not going to be easy. This is going to be a pain in my ass. I didn't even really think to consider that, like, the vase can fall there and then I can die. I didn't go back and save. God damn it. I gotta stop doing that. Maybe I did. Did I? I did. We're fine. 900 deaths, everybody. Good stuff. They play the entire game, but save points don't heal. That'd be cool, yeah. Save points don't heal on the Nuzlocke, which is what makes it tense. If they did, Nuzlocke would probably be too easy. Seasonal depression isn't fun. Thankfully, like, I feel good about where I'm at in my life. You know what I mean? I'm not typically a sad person. Like, I have my struggles, but seasonal depression doesn't get much farther than me just being like, oh man, it's dark out. These days, at least. When I wasn't happy, when I was actually struggling with real depression, it just made it worse for sure. But, like, I have a girlfriend that loves me. I have a job that I love. Shit, I forgot to go down. Uh-oh. I'm just dead. I'm dead. Oh, could you imagine if I dodged that? Okay, I'm not dead. We're fine. I'm yeah, no. I've got a wonderful partner. Want to make my wife. I have a job that I love. I have hobbies that I love that bring me joy. Like I'm doing well now. So the seasonal depression isn't that bad really at all. It's just like, man, why is it dark out at fucking 4 p.m.? I'm sad because it's dark out. There's no sun in my life. You know what I mean? That's it. Do I like suffering? No comment. Okay. Oh, right, I can pause buffer here. I wonder if that's going to be helpful. We might have to do some, like, labbing out a consistent method for this part. Yeah, because I gotta somehow figure that out. We all need a little bit of suffering. It's true. Suffering makes you humble. I feel like this speaks to if I like suffering. I'll be real with you guys. You guys want to know why I play this? It's great content. That's why I play it. Although I can tell you this, I do actually enjoy this in some sinister, fucked up way. You know why? Because I love the process of trying to do something difficult and getting through it. And that's literally this. Every single checkpoint is a little bit of that. And like learning how to do it consistently and learning and figuring out tricks to make it easier for myself. Like it's every checkpoint in this mod is a process. And I do actually like that. That's why I like no hits. It's the same thing, right? Just on like a longer scale. It's a little bit harder. I also love the fact that like nobody else wants to play this. It's just me because I'm crazy. I think that's really funny. So I have to play it because it's funny. There's that factor to it. It's a fun way to learn the map. Learn a little bit more about the game and the areas. Fuck, I wasn't part of the thing. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I was stuck on the wall. We saved. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Saved. Not saved. Fuck. Dude, what am I gonna do about that? What am I gonna... This room might take me a long time. This might not be a one-stream room. I'm now realizing. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really... Fuck. Yes, this checkpoint is going to be significantly worse than the other one, which I already knew. But I just want to say it so you guys are prepared. Yeah, learning about wrong words, Delta Grim, where the game auto-saves. Well, it's also, again, it's a great way to learn the map. I have to, like, commit every checkpoint to memory when I'm getting through it. So I don't fuck it up. You know what I mean? Like, I would not have known that there's a path in this room where you can avoid all the quizzes unless I really had to look for that kind of thing. You know what I mean? I learned that about the map. Okay, so we got a method craft here. I'm wondering if So the classic way to pause buffer here is just to wait until the vase is at the right angle to where I can just hold forward and the vase won't tip the other way. The problem is that I don't think that's possible in this section. I think that if I move that far, the vase is gonna tip the other way. So at that point, the question becomes, okay, what's my visual cue for, like, how long can I move before I need to balance the vase out? I'm gonna try something real quick. Oops. Okay, so I was able to move a little bit. Fuck, okay. What I need to find, I guess, is a consistent pause buffering method in the, on the rope to moving forward without the vase tipping the other way. Without being able to see the vase either. Like, there's got to be some consistent way to do it. Some consistent amount of units you can move. Here's a question. If I just hold right. Okay, cool. So you can just do that. That's nice to know. I think I'd rather 100% the Power Wash Simulator campaign than play this mod. That's completely fair. How are we from 83 to 104s by leaning forward in your chair? You took your heart meds, right? You did that? That's a thing you did? Are you okay? Are you, like, tired? Fatigued? What have you eaten? Are you drinking water? Are you eating enough and drinking water? I swear to God. Oh, you're 20. Okay, cool. So you had basically 2 Red Bulls. All right, understood. That, you know, that might be why. Maybe. Just maybe. Drink some water. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. Have a snack. You gotta offset it. This guy's back? How is he back? Are you kidding me? Bro's got alts. No, I'm not. Dude, I can't with this. Why is my YouTube chat frozen in my YouTube website? This is getting very, very, very old. Oh, cool. My YouTube dashboard is just frozen. Look at this. You see this? I can't access my YouTube chat on my dashboard. I can't ban this guy. You kidding me? Is there no command to ban people in YouTube chat? Like, it doesn't seem like there is. Just refresh or something? That's what I've been doing. Blocked him, thank you. I'm going to reload my chat now. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Oh, cool, that's not working. Why is YouTube chat fucking broken? Again, I shouldn't have to say this. This guy is just fucking trolling, making shit up. I shouldn't have to say that. Amy is 24 years old. Not the kind of thing I wanted to be dealing with today. What an irritating person. That's what I'm saying. Loki, don't even think you would have time to groom a minor. It's true, I wouldn't. That's the funniest thing. Dude, I barely have time to fucking put my socks on. I swear to God. Hold on, let me fill the Twitch chat so I'm able to, so you guys are able to see it on screen. There we go. Tets, nice. There you go. Is this just a different person? Is there now a second person in here? Oh, you're enjoying the stream. It's high quality. Thank God. Good, I'm glad. Sorry, you were talking in all caps, which the other person was doing. Listen, you don't need to put me in the same category as Shay, alright? We don't need to do that. How the fuck am I gonna do this? It's true, we don't speak of that name. Yo, thank you, UFO. Appreciate it. Back, what's the progress? Pretty much nothing yet. Haven't really got anywhere. I didn't realize how big of a problem the pillars were gonna be. I'm way more worried about that than the spotlights now. Good one. Thank you, UFO. Appreciate you stopping by. Just to say hi. Come on, brother. Okay. Alright, cool. I can just do that. That's good to know. Shit, I forgot I had to go down. Oops. Oh my god! Hello? What's up, Don? Man, I love the stream. Just wanted to allege that I think you brush your teeth once every 3 days. Thanks. Listen, I might skip a day on a weekend here or two. Like here and there. Alright? If I'm not going anywhere, I might skip one day. That's it. You can skip one. I feel like skipping one's okay. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. I'm not really sure why everybody's screaming. Alright, that actually went pretty well. I had to lock in a little bit. I gotta start making conscious decisions again. Fucking weird shit in chat today is throwing me off. Okay. What if you could fix the piano section in chapter 4? Yeah, I saw that. So did you get through this area? I'm assuming you did. How the fuck did you do it? Fuck, my pause buffer didn't work. Yeah, so there's somebody with a lot more free time than I have racing me to beat this, and they're definitely going to win. So. Thankfully, though, what that means is that I have somebody to ask advice for. Yeah, Don, what was, like, how did you, what was your idea for the pillars? How did you get through those? Getting used to the vase physics? Well, I mean, yeah. You didn't have, like, a method? Getting CFL to practice that section only helps, too. Oh, interesting. See, I never thought about that. How do you even create that? Do you just change the area that you're in? Like, manually? I would love if there was a checkpoint right here. But there isn't, so that's what I deal with. Shite, whatever. I gotta get used to the hitboxes of these things again. 10 SA better allows you to give checkpoints on rooms that you aren't supposed to have. Oh, interesting. Okay. I didn't know about that. I'm glad I do now. So I'm trying to actually, like, come up with some kind of stupid method. Like, doing that, pause buffering. Okay, so it fell back. It fell backwards. Yeah, I'm gonna need that to method craft, probably. I mean, I haven't needed it for any other point in the game, so I'm kind of wondering if it's really something I should bother doing. It does take forever to get back there, though. I was really hoping it wouldn't, and it totally does, so. Because here's the thing, I wasn't as worried about it, because when the spotlights catch you, again, they just put you in gay baby jail. But what I completely forgot about was that I'm probably going to die in the most during the pillars, and those are going to actually kill me, for real. For realsies, so. This is probably the hardest room in the game up to this point, I would say. If you do Weird Route Chapter 2. Because, like, December room is probably the hardest area in the game, period. At least up to Chapter 4. I went the wrong way again. I'm so good. I'm dead. I don't know if Don's gotten to those yet. Because I don't know if you can. Because the piano rooms are fucked up. The piano rooms are impossible. You can't go through those. The puzzles. We're currently waiting on a fix for that. You still see the vase? Thank God. Okay, that is a massive relief. Don't. Fuck you. Oh boy. Okay. This is probably gonna take me multiple streams. Yeah, this is without a doubt the biggest roadblock so far. There are rooms with blind pillars. Yeah, you still have to navigate through the rest of the area that has darkness. Jesus, okay. Your base keeping skills make me want to big your shot. Mods. Somebody grab a UV light. Search the entire chat room. Getting chased by Undyne and Undertale. Dude, Undertale Vase would be peak. I'd probably play that. Okay. So here's the idea. Actually, before I go in there, I want to just have some space to mess around with moving. Okay, so... Okay, yeah. So if you buffer moving to the right or moving to the left, you still move so fast that, shit. You move so fast on the wire that it, like, if you were to buffer one frame of moving, it tips too far. Yeah, I'm curious how you did it. Let me see. Let me check. Now look at this. Trying to find... Oh, there it is. Amy, are you on lunch? Okay, he just kind of wings it. I think that's a perfect example of winging it. Just listening? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, you're my baby, so... Take that. Fucker. What now, huh? Yeah, so just kind of going back and forth and hoping. No, I'm racing somebody with a lot more free time than I have. So, I'm not going to be first to beat this mod, probably. But I don't really care. Is what I'm trying to tell myself. Kinda sucks that I've put in, you know, probably close to 100 hours of this mod, and I'm gonna be beaten anyway. But there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean? If there's nothing that can be done about it, I'm not gonna tell Dawn to stop. I'm not gonna do that. No, that's lame. No, Don is more than welcome to do his thing. Great. I was reading chat. I wasn't paying attention at all. Oh, not only was he in here, he was in the Twitch chat and in the Discord, making some crazy random allegations. I don't know. I don't know. Good one. Nice. I'm just getting stuck on walls all day. Here's the good thing about this checkpoint. I only have to get past it once because there isn't really, like, it's not, the checkpoint after this is not far away. You know what I mean? Fuck, I have to. Just kidding. I don't know how big the trigger is for starting those rooms. Or starting the puzzles or whatever. That's the wrong way. It's this way. Okay. I think I'm just gonna wing it. I have to. I'm just gonna try winging it. Oh. Wait, that's consistent. Fuck. Look at that. Maybe it's not that bad. Fuck. That would be elite fucking base mod trolling. Okay. Good save. Good save. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Maybe this isn't that bad. Maybe this isn't actually that bad. No! How many pillars in was that? Was that 3 out of 5? Fuck. Okay, so here's how this works. As far as the pillars go, there's 5, kind of. So there's 4 that make the vase invisible. Here, I'll show you. There's 4 that make the vase invisible. The 5th one, you can see the vase through. So I gotta make it through 4 invisible sections of this, and then this I can finally rebalance the vase a little bit and get through. And the next save point's right here. So I only have to do this once. There's 4 blind pillars, exactly. Don, I'm curious what you think the hardest room in the game is so far in your run. Because my guess is that it's probably December Room. Oh my god, real Jevil from Deltarune. Listen, I know that I know your whole like I can do anything shtick. I know that. Put a vase on your head. See if you can still do anything. I dare you. I dare you. You want some chaos in your life? Still think December is the hardest. That doesn't surprise me at all. I think this is a close second. I feel like this is probably a close second. Oh, mantle room. Well, yeah. I'm trying to think of like, well, I guess December room isn't really required either. I'm trying to think of like the hardest required room, but December room's not required either. So you can just do weird route and skip it. So look at that, dude. Look at that. That was risky going when I did. Probably shouldn't have. It's fine. That's not. Think of this mod where you now have to balance the base during battles as well. No. We don't need that, actually. Chat, I don't think you realize how hard that actually is. Also, can't you beat the game without dodging at all? Didn't somebody do that? Wow, what a save. Didn't matter. Pre-patch checkerboard? No, this is probably it. Pre-patch checkerboard's hard, but this is required. You have to do this room. Battle's actually any different? If you have to balance a vase? Yes, absolutely. Oh, in this mod? No. No, in normal vase mod, no. The battles aren't any different. Which is why I'm not bothering with, like, armor or anything. Just because it's just not really necessary. That was a mess. Second hardest is the mice chasing puzzle right before you meet Queen. Oh, mice catching puzzle. Oh, interesting. Well, that's also not required. Here's the thing, and this is how I got through chapter 2. There would be a lot of rooms in the game if you do normal route chapter 2 that are required and are the hardest. But you can also just do weird route and not have to do any of them. Like, I'd say, like, hardest rooms in the game are, like in the game period, are, like, sword route games, like all of the sword route games, those boards, and then probably December room, and then mice catching room, and then all of the car rooms, hardest rooms in the game, right? All the chapter 2 ones that are the hardest rooms in the game, you can just skip entirely by doing the weird route, and then you don't have to do any of them. You can also technically just wrong warp to the Queen's mansion and not really have to do any of them either. So they're not required. This room is a hard requirement. You have to get through this room. Sword route's probably not humanly possible. I don't think it is either. Good save. Fuck. Help, you're stuck on the first save point in chapter 1. Welcome to vase, dude. Welcome to vase. What's inside the vase? Grandma. Anyway. Yeah. Alright, fine. Oh boy. I don't think I really need to practice it. That's my overconfidence talking right now. My overconfidence that knows I only have 3 more hours. But thinks I can do it. I don't know, maybe it was a fluke, but we got pretty far already. I think there's no method here. Like, I thankfully found a pretty good method for the spotlights last face stream when I had to get through them. But thankfully it's like, that's good. It's the pillars that I think there's just no method to. Like, you can do like the quick tap thing and it should work. I went the wrong way. Get some forward check once every sword section, otherwise no. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Alright, let's go back the correct way. I might not need to practice this section. Like, I know it takes like 2 minutes to get back there, but I'm feeling kind of confident about it. Again, probably overconfidence because I'm doing okay this early, but I feel like I'm getting somewhere already with it. What I need to do is stop dying, or start dying less. Like, if I think I'm gonna die, I just gotta be... I gotta go into a light. What? What do you mean? What do you mean it fell? My taps were too quick. Maybe I can do it to the rhythm. The music. Not really. Nah. We could try it. Am I trying to see if ERAM's possible with vase? Just to do it? Yeah. What's up, Crystal? Yeah, because that's the thing. You can get all the way through the second sword board. You can get all the way through and get to ERAM. And then if the vase falls at ERAM, you have to start the entire board over. That's what's hard about Sword Room, or Sword Route, for people that don't know. If the vase falls in any of the Sword Route boards, you die and you have to restart the entire board. So think about how long and how difficult board 2 is normally. Now think about it with a vase. And also you can't die a single time with the vase. Like, that's how hard we're talking. Oh, ERAM has a save point? Oh, okay. Yep, 927. Fuck. All right, I need to be able to see how far the vase is tilting. I'm going too far into the pillar to be able to see how far the vase is tilted, and it keeps killing me. Bro. I don't know if there are any checkpoints. Because here's the thing. If you... Like, yeah, you can die in the board, and it probably sends you back to some checkpoint. Right? But does that count? Does that checkpoint count if just board Chris dies? Or if you die? That's the problem, right? Like, if Chris in the minigame dies, you're probably fine. But if the vase tilts, I think you're dead for real. So would you do a test with a debug or something? I would love to know if it's possible or not. Too far in already. Okay, here we go. Fuck, how was I doing it before? Man, I might have to make a practice save for this room. The walk to it is so long. There's a checkpoint once you get to bit roots, but then no checkpoint till ERAM. That's what I thought, yeah. But again, does that checkpoint help you if the vase falls and you're dead? Or does it only help you if, like, the 8-bit Chris dies? Like, I don't really know how dying in the board works. I haven't really done it in a long time, so... Okay, I've been overthinking it. Fuck. Dying after you reach the shelter will just respawn you back at bit roots. So my experience, because I got Z rank on board 1 and got to try the first Shadow Mantle board. The problem was that when the vase, like whether there's checkpoints or not when 8-bit Chris dies, if the vase falls, it kills you, like game overs you, and you have to spawn at the last checkpoint you saved at. That's the problem. That's why I was like, fuck this. No, I'm not doing the entirety of board 1 and the entirety of board 2. With that happening. If the vase falls in those Shadow Mantle boards, you game over and respawn at your last checkpoint. Like, last, like, checkpoint. I don't think it's, like, I don't think auto-save checkpoints count. Like, they probably do, but I think that the checkpoints in the Shadow Mantle board, like, the auto checkpoints, are completely separate. I think. Mantle 1 is probably possible. It would just, yeah, take forever. Yeah, I started too early again. Okay. We need to mess around. Hold on. So I've never used Tenna Save Editor, so I don't know how it works. Amy, eat some food and drink some water, please. Spamming seems to be the best way to balance the vase. You're probably right. Okay, how do I just drop myself in one spot? I made a backup one. Yeah. I've got a backup here. I'm going to do it in save slot 2. I've got a backup of my weird route save slot 2, so. The first tab is a current room option. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's right there. Stealth D. Oh, yeah. Eating now, but you need more water? You should go get more water then. Okay. Is that all I need to do? Okay, so I guess that puts the save file in then. Or that puts the checkpoint there. Okay. Let's mess around. This is the first checkpoint I've actually had to practice. Tried to download Infinite Night and tried patching it in. I named Excel to file. It said it wasn't able to recognize. Tried copying it in, but it won't let you copy it in. So, the way that I do it, I'll show you how I patch. So, let's say this is my chapter 3, right? So, I'm going to open Delta Patcher. I just keep it in my Deltarune directory with all my modded versions. Right, this is my Delta Patcher, right? Let's say I want to patch... Here, I'll just actually do one real quick. As an example. Yeah, so let's say I want to do Infinite Night. Yeah, so this is the Infinite Night X Delta file right here. This is my instance I'm copying. So I like to put the X Delta file... Oh, I have Delta Patcher in here too. Nice. I like to put the X Delta file just like in my folder of my Deltarune instances. You do Delta Patcher. This is what I use. It's great. This is a Windows life hack for you. If you want to get to a specific file in a directory, you can click up here, then, you know, Control C, right? Copy it. And then for original file, you can just paste it up in here in the same way. Boom. Now you're there. So, Infinite Nights for Chapter 3. So, we do the Chapter 3 data.win. And then I need the X Delta files. I'm going to do the same thing just to get to my directory that I want. Oops, I hit fucking a key on accident. Fat fingered. Here's the X Delta, right? This is the way I do it so much, is just from copying the directory like that. It's a massive help. Boom, patch applied. That's how I do it. It's very quick and easy. Well, I don't have to do those, thankfully. Wow, Amy, maybe don't have a 24-ounce rush again. Look at that. Okay. There's no music. That's interesting. Yeah, I hope that explanation was good enough. I do pretty good at the whole weighing it thing. I have like a strategy, but that was interesting that that worked. Fuck. Your hands are white and your arms are purple and you're dizzy. That's not good. Are you okay? Are you gonna be okay? I'm getting a little worried about you. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, please don't just have an energy drink like that again. Bad idea. Even if you're tired. You've got pots. It's not a good idea for you. Fuck. That sucks. Where's the music? I guess the music doesn't trigger if you just start a save point in this room. Is it wrong to pirate a game to check if I like it before purchasing it? As far as AAA games go, and I'll be real, I think pirating Nintendo games is based, because Nintendo's a bad company, but their games are good. I think pirating another AAA studio is fine because they're AAA studios that have enough money. And a lot of them are not actually very good companies, so it's fine. Pirating indie games I don't really support. Indie games don't make nearly as much money, so you have to support the developers. Fuck. Pirating games that were taken off stores, that's fine. Nintendo is a company that does a lot of bad anti-consumer things. They're not as bad as like Disney as a company, but they're very like anti, like I'm part of the Smash community, I'm part of the Melee community. They're very against competitive play in their games. They're also very against fan games, which kind of sucks because people will pour their heart into like a fan project and then it'll get shut down forever. So I think pirating Nintendo games is fine because they hate me. So whatever. But indie games are made by people that are good people, usually. Unless proven otherwise. Like, if somebody made a game and it's really, 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 really good, but they were, like, a terrible person, pirate the shit out of that. I don't care. Toby Fox is a good person. All the Deltarune devs are a good person. I don't think pirating Deltarune, for example, is great because they deserve to have money for their hard work. And you're supporting the development of the game. You know what I mean? With that said, if it's literally the only way you could possibly be able to play it, then just play it. You know what I mean? If you can't pay for it, like, at all, then don't. But if you're in a situation where you could pay for it, I don't think indie games should be pirated because you got to support the developers. They're not making as much as Nintendo makes off of a game. I'm counting these as deaths because practice is still practice. You'll buy it if you like it, so think of it as a free sample of some sorts. I mean, I guess. What game is it? I think that games should do more demos. I think there should be more demos of games again. It used to be a thing. Yeah, ouch. It's true, Deltarune does have a demo that has chapter 1 and 2. You can just play those for free. We're gonna reach 10,000 deaths before we reach the end of this room? Oh, yeah, we are. We probably are. I really wouldn't be surprised at all. This room might also take me like 10 hours to get through. It might take me multiple streams. I wish I started a stream earlier so I could have streamed this for longer, because we might not get through it this stream. But we also might. I don't know. Fuck. Definitely gonna get through it this stream. Trust? I don't know. Fuck. I got pretty good at the spotlights from doing the previous spotlight room. You just have to remember that the hitbox for them is pretty small and you can abuse the shit out of it. And it ends up being not so bad. But then I get into my own head about it. Fuck, that was so good. That was really good. That's crazy that that didn't catch me. I feel like I'm getting something. I'm getting the rhythm down of the moving. You're starting to not like this mod. Most people don't get past chapter 1 or play past chapter 1. Good one. I was gonna get caught by the spotlight there. My alignment was off. It wasn't very good. Brother. See, I'm getting in my own head about the spotlights. Yes. Getting through this room is probably equivalent to a like a Neo Spampton no hit. What? That caught me? I gotta remember, the hitboxes are small vertically, but not horizontally. Fuck. Yes, this runs on the Snow Vase route. I did Snowgrave Chapter 2. Because I didn't think December Room was possible. Listen, here's the thing to remember. I only get to play this mod, like, once a week. I only choose to play this mod once a week. I've somehow gotten this far with that in mind. With that said, I also do, like, 5-hour-long sessions of playing this mod, so... This mod's bad news for any Noelle fan. It's true. Do you like Noelle? That's too damn bad. Otherwise, good fucking luck, buddy. I feel like my practice is going well. I'm getting a much better handle on this part, doing it the way I want to. That's a good save. What a save. Wow. Ah, I just timed that wrong. You like Noelle, so you want to see more of her? Even if it's torturing her. You know what? That's fair. Yeah, I went too soon. That was so close. That was so close. Applied the patch, now it says Deltarune isn't responding. Make sure you applied the patch to the right chapter. So every chapter, here, I'll show you. You see this, you see these data.win files? This is the game, right? Every single chapter has its own data.win file. essentially what you're doing. So basically every chapter is its own game. And this one, this specific data.win file is the chapter select. It lets you select which one you want to open, basically. Your vessel Vasal. That's pretty much what I did. If you're doing a mod for chapter 3, you have to patch the chapter 3 data.win file. You have to. It's got to be the correct one. Boy power kicking in. So true. Nice. Good one. Alright, I'm feeling good about the practice. I might just go back to the other game. What I can also do is just keep this instance open. Keep another vase instance open on my other save file and just swap between the two when I need to. Yeah. I think I'm at 3 of 4 right now. Fuck! I keep getting far and getting caught by the spotlight. Because I'm like getting a little nervous. What I need to do is turn my brain off and not count where I'm at. And just play. Is what I need to do. Amy, are you good? Are you still here? Can you hear me? Are you dead? Or are you fine? You died not from the vase for the first time. Nice. That's a great save. Yeah, that was sketchy because I was too far in there to see what angle I was at. Lancer Chase is fucked up. Lancer Chase is like the first real test of patience with this mod. I think. Yeah. Shit time for your messages to be invisible. You did that. You did the correct file. I'm sure of it. Then I have no idea, to be honest. I'm not sure. Is it right when you open up the game that it's saying it? Or is it when you try to open chapter 3? Oh, close. I guess the fall part, you move right when falling. Yeah. There you go. Oh, we might be thinking of different Lancer chases. I'm thinking about the Lancer chase right before the castle. You do still live, but barely. Are you eating and drinking? Trying to open chapter 3, just went dark with no prophecy or anything. I would just try repatching it. What patcher are you using? That's what I want to know. Yeah. I highly recommend Delta Patcher. I've only ever had issues with it a couple times. It works about 99% of the time. My God. Wow. What no chapter 5 does to a man. It's true. Given the fact that I only play this for a few hours once per week, I wonder if chapter 5 comes out before I beat this. You're using Delta Patcher? I have no idea. It seems like the patch probably just failed somehow. I would just try it again on a fresh data.win file for chapter 3. Alright, can we stop with the pedo jokes? There's these people in chat that are just making pedo jokes. I don't know why. The pedo jokes aren't funny. I take that kind of thing very seriously. It's true? Okay. I really wish my YouTube fucking chat wasn't just broken. Come on, guys. All right, let's refresh my chat again. Just gonna pin a chat message real quick. Dude, how many fucking alts do these people have? Jesus. This is what no spring newsletter does to a man. You're right. I gotta flood the chat with test chats again to get chat back on screen. There you guys go. Yeah, we don't need to just be throwing around pedophilia accusations to random people. It's if you think it's funny, then you're just a bad person. Sorry. That's not the kind of thing to be joking about. Ugh. I really feel like I'm getting somewhere. I'm feeling more confident with this. I might just go back to actual runs. Again, I can switch back and forth between this. Fuck! No way! Alright, it's gonna be a matter of getting the magical run. Kind of. Just staying locked in. Yeah, pedophilia is not a joke. In the next hour, I'm getting to rules. Oops, that's the wrong save file. I don't know about next hour. We'll see. I have about, like, 2 hours left to keep trying this today, so. Where's the vase? Oh. I know where the vase is. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it for real. So here's the question. I can't think of any single, like, checkpoint after this one that's difficult in Chapter 3. Is that correct? Like, what am I not thinking of? Am I right about that, or am I not thinking of something? Okay, here we go. Fuck. That was terrible. $50 deaths and I'll be at 1,000. That's crazy. That is such a, like, a crazy number to think about. That's just how long I've been playing this mod, dude. I'm free after getting to rules? Okay, cool. That's kind of what I thought. We get to rules, we end the chapter. I think it's so funny how YouTube chat members in my multi-chat just like randomly change color. You want to balance the vase correctly before the night as it doesn't reset. I figured. That would make sense. No way. No way. Ain't no fucking way. There's no way. There's no way. No way. There's no fucking way, dude. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way, dude. I got this shit way too fast. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. What the fuck? Dude, adrenaline's one hell of a drug, man. I don't know how I just clutched that out. I really don't know how I just clutched that out. What the fuck? I genuinely have no idea how I just clutched that out. Crazy. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I'm nuts. I'm so nuts. Oh my god. I'm so nuts. That was awesome. This only took me 1 hour and 50 minutes today. You know how long I expected this to take me? Like 10 hours. I was so nervous. I was so nervous, dude. I can't believe that, man. This is why I play vase mod. This is why I play vase mod. It's moments like this. That's why I play vase. We're actually gonna get through here in under 1,000 deaths. That's a miracle. I can't believe it only took me 1 hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, I made it. I did the second hardest required save point in the game, probably. Alright. I love this fight. I'm so down for this right now. The celebratory rules card fight. Nice. I'm not paying attention at all. I'm still like over the moon about fucking getting that far. Just like randomly fucking clutching that out. It wasn't a fluke, dude. It wasn't a fluke. The nerve control I was doing was crazy. Oops. That's the first one I've missed so far. Good one! Good one! Oh well. I just realized the pixel art in the background is Rolls card. I have been staring at that for almost a year. The amount of times I've played through this game, I never realized that was Rolls card in the background of that battle box. It's crazy. Anybody turn off hold breath? There is a way to toggle hold breath. I don't know it. I don't actually know how you toggle hold breath. Fuck you. Good one. It's early. There we go. You should save after rules. Yeah. Unless you want to, like, practice on them. Nah, I'm good. I do have to buffer a vase balance here, though. So true, Starwalker. Going back and getting Starwalker on my fucking vase save file was such a win. I'm insane for that. Why did I do that? Alright, beautiful. We continue onward. Now what, the dog secret? I'm not entirely sure what you're referencing. Oh, this room might be kind of messy. You know what's crazy? I think that's the first time that room, or that checkpoint's ever been done on a Snowgrave save file, where I didn't really spare anything. How's the vase torture going? I got past the room I thought was going to take me 10 hours in an hour and 50 minutes. So, I would say things are going pretty good. Today we finished chapter 3. And move on. I'm probably not going to start chapter 4 today. I'll save that for next stream. We might do some Kaizo night stuff. We'll see. Oh, you can just kind of avoid these things. I didn't actually know you could just walk behind them. Without, like, getting rid of them. Like, doing that thing. What the fuck? I blocked the term stream boo on Twitch. How'd that show up again? Kaizo night while you're actually here? Impossible. See, nobody ever thought it would happen. I also don't think anybody thought that I'd get through that room in an hour and 50 minutes. I really am just that guy. Oh, shit. I'm really not just that guy. I think I'm fucked. Oh, I do know about the dog button. That's right. I don't know what it does, though. I've seen it. Okay, that's what I thought. I kept, like, getting stuck on the blobs and not being able to move forward. I'm not 100% sure I understand how they work yet. I got stuck on the blob again. No way I spent 50 fucking attempts trying to get through this. What? Really? I'm choking sub 1000. So this one I think you have to interact with. The rest of them I don't think you do. This one you can just walk past. The one at the top here starts a cutscene. So I want to balance out the vase as much as I can before that cutscene. Oh, you have to interact with it to start the cutscene. Great. Okay, good to know. I have learned. A hallway where you have to click Z a few times. Hardest room in the game? This room took Puff 20 hours. Okay, this one I think you have to interact with. I'm just going to do it anyway. Okay, yeah, this is a cutscene one. This is where I think I last died in this room. Okay, I think my vase is balanced enough to be able to react here. Yeah, this is fine. That was fine. Not worried about bonus. I'm going straight up. The only bonus I care about is Starwalker. Very nice. I'm not worried about gear for the Roaring Knight. I think I'm fine. What do I have for items, though? Let's just try them. Let's just do it. I think I'll be fine. It's the Roaring Knight. I'm Green Knight no-hit guy. Maybe I should finish this off with Cyan Knight at the end instead of Vanilla. Yes, great idea. Oh my god. You know, I didn't think about that at all. It's a good thing I know the codes. Wait. I don't know this code. Oh, I do. Just kidding. Yeah, okay. Here we go. I was mistaken with the codes that are earlier in the chapter where it's like 213, 1225. Okay, I need the vase balanced out to start the cutscene is what I heard. Alright, you guys ready for a Roaring Night no-hit? Real? Completely true? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to fight Tenna. Forgot about that. You're out of money to bet on no hit? I mean, it's not like I have mods that are running predictions in my chat anyway. So. True. Alright. I don't actually remember, like, the fastest way to beat this fight. Tenna and Roaring Knight no-hit? No, I've literally never no-hit Tenna before. As evident. Oh my god. Wow. Good one. We're just gonna, like, do that. Oh, you just beat up Tenna. Is that the fastest way to beat Tenna? It's just beating him up? Oops, good one. Oh, okay. We're just gonna beat him up then. Wow. I'm really just not locked in at all right now. For doing the minigames because you hate Rimshot? Yeah. That's fair. The minigames are fun. I like the minigames. I'm just trying to get through the fight quickly for the sake of this mod. I hate this attack so much. I don't know what the strategy is for this attack at all. Oops. Oops. Like trying to fix my alignment and getting hit. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now I'm feeling a little more locked in. Fuck. Rip the FC. That's fine. Is there a Rainbow Knight? There is no Rainbow Knight yet. Whoa. I have no idea how anybody no-hit this at 2x speed. Kaizo's kind of rainbow, that's true. Rainbow Knight is when someone wastes their time making Green Knight, Kaizo Knight, and Berserk Knight work in the same battle. Triple Knight style. I hate that idea. I think it's a great one. The guy who did 10 at 2x speed is crazily consistent at final. I hate that. Yeah, whatever, Susie. Susan. $60 to 70% on 2x speed final. That's fucked. I hate that. That's what we call inhuman reaction time. Alright, I am going to save. So I don't have to fight Tenna again. Alright, let's see if we can do Roaring Knight with shit gear and like barely any healing items. I think I'll be fine. Good one! Reading chat. Remember, you have to beat all secret bosses. No, I'm gonna actually try to beat the knight. But also, Mantle is almost impossible. Doing ERAM is almost impossible, so. Oh my god! The aura! What if it was just Green Knight? For like no reason. It wouldn't surprise me if Ego Chica just randomly put like Green Knight here instead of normal Knight. It'd actually be really funny. No, I'm gonna try to beat him. Nice. Forgot I had hold breath on. Rip the no-hit. It's fine. I've got a TV dinner. It's fine. I think it's funny that I ran out of space in the box. Because I forgot how slow the sword shoots. Apologies. That's fair. Don't worry, it happened to you too. Awesome. It's just side effects. It happens. Wow. Shit, Susie's dead. That sucks. How'd I fuck that up? It's fine. Doable. We're going to phase 3. Uh-oh. Oops. It's fine. That's fine. Oops. I should really be holding shift. I don't know why I'm not. Phase 4? Please? That's awesome. Maybe phase 4? It might not be phase 4. No, it is. Okay. I wonder if this ends the fight. Imagine. That's awesome. Who needs good gear? Who needs revive mids? Who needs John Mantle? That's what I'm saying. It's hot in your car. It's like 100 degrees. Open a window. It'll start cooling down once you start driving and you get on, like, the highway and you're driving fast. Maybe you should get a little, like, portable AC to put in your car. Kaizo and Green Knight training paid off. So true. Yeah, so the AC in Amy's car is broken. And it's very bad timing going into summertime. Although it's been broken for a while. Get him. Get him, Undyne. Does Mike Wazowski rub their chin or their balls? That's an amazing question. Anyway. I'm going to try to move forward with a very balanced vase, because I don't actually know where the next cutscene starts. And if you have to balance the vase after it. I don't know. It probably starts at the end of the fucking spears, huh? Just realized that. It's probably somewhere around here. There it is. There is no vase in the overworld. That's it. There's no more overworld. I'm good, I think. Yeah, we're good. You probably didn't need to tiptoe. Uh-oh. What's that mean? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I can't believe it. I can't believe we beat Vase Chapter 3 today. I really didn't expect it. I started stream late. I'm like, fuck, I'm only gonna have like 4 hours to stream instead of like the 6 I want. It's probably gonna take me forever to beat this room. Like, I didn't expect this today. Excuse me. At all. But I did it somehow. I somehow clutched the fuck out of that room when I got far that first time, and here I am. It's crazy. I can't believe it. I don't know how. Really don't. I play best with adrenaline, I guess. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'll take it. I can't complain. So next week we will start on Chapter 4. Cool. Now do mantle game? No thanks. I'm good. Yeah, we'll start Chapter 4 next week. I don't want to start it today. I want to start it when I have more time. I will open it just to make sure it actually saves that I beat the game. Good stuff. Very, very nice. Sub 1,000 deaths, chat. That's good stuff. I will take that. I will take that. Under 1,000 deaths to chapter 4 is good stuff. All right, so we're gonna switch gears. What I want to do for the rest of the stream is I really want to try to get some full phase no hits of Kaizo Knight Weird Route. Yep. Oops, I just closed my entire thing. How did I fat finger Control W? How does that happen? Never done that before. Chapter 4 beginning is mostly light world. That's true. I guess I could just get that out of the way now. Nah, but I like starting a chapter in a stream. It's more fun that way. Starting a chapter when I can then play the rest. I enjoy it like that more. Okay, so we're gonna practice Kaizo Knight. I want to try to get individual phase no hits of the Weird Route. That's my current plan right now. Because they'll make good shorts. And that'll be fun. It's good practice. If you're doing Kaizo Knight, I just need to tell you that Swords 1 is like 1,000,000 times easier if you just head to a corner and don't use Slow Soul at all. What do you mean? I always use Slow Soul to start because I find it to be easier. Because then the timing for the first one isn't as tough. Because I find that like I'm really bad at understanding and knowing and being there for the timing of the first sword. Because it's not super visually obvious. If you use Slow Soul, the swords just decide to hit you. Sometimes for no reason. That's true. I don't use Slow Soul during the rest of the attack at all. Unless that's true for the first sword also. Because the first sword also just randomly hits you for no reason. Then what are you going to do? I'm going to have to change how I do it. Kaizo Knight Weird Route Practice. I'm just adding to the titles and stuff. Okay. Very nice. Go to a corner and move up and down for everything that isn't a top or bottom sword. Yeah. That's... I mean, that's usually what I do. Pretty much. Let me mess around with it. Because I get what you guys are saying. Oh, you know what? I gotta fix my, I need my Weird Route save file. Hold on. God, save manager when, bro? Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Also, tangentially related, do you want to see a version of Swords 1 for Weird Route you scrapped? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I didn't want to choose that. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. Okay, so... yeah, it's just timing the first one, really. Oops. Good reading. So even if I dodge the right direction, can it still just randomly hit me for no reason? I mean, I guess if it's diagonal, yeah. If I dodge it the right way and it's diagonal, though, it doesn't do that. And it still makes the timing easier for the first sword. Looks like skipping phase 3 attacks might be easier than we thought. Really? I mean, I still haven't practiced crits yet, so... might not need to play Sword Storm? Wow. That'd be interesting. Alright, let's play through every attack, just for fun. Starting at Soul Splitter 1, I guess. Good one. I gotta refresh myself on these attacks, which is why I'm just gonna play through every attack real quick. I'm not reading well today. Well, I haven't, like, properly warmed myself up yet, though. I've been playing fucking Vase. Good one. Send me a clip. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this real quick. So this is the old sword 1. Kaizo Knight sword 1. Kaizo Knight Weird Route sword 1. What? That's sick. Why'd you cut that? That's so cool. That's so nuts. I like that a lot. I like that more than current sword 1. I think that's way cooler. What am I doing? Rip. The variable that controls it, the variable that controls if it happens is called shout out to Frostvale. That's fair. I like that. Man, this is the first version of Tunnel 1 where I have a harder time dodging the corridor than dodging the swords. I have to lock in way more on the corridor. That's the default song, yeah. Yo, thanks for hanging out, Don. Have a good night, man. I wish you luck in all of your future base endeavors. Yeah, okay. This attack is so fucked up. Unless it's not. Oops, I wasn't far enough to the side. Only reason you cut it because you didn't want to steal from Frostvale, but it's also just something that Sans does. Yeah, that's the thing. It's one of those things. That's true. You could have it turn around, like keep spinning. You could have it spin at random. Could you imagine if it just randomly spawned in a different direction? Wow, okay. I guess I can just kind of do Diamond Storm now. I'm cool with that. Tried to do that, but the lack of visual indicator when it turns seemed unfair. You could have it make like a sound or something. I feel like that would make sense. Fuck. Hold on. Amy's calling me. Give me one sec, chat. Alright, Chad, here's the deal. I gotta take a little break. Amy is almost home, but the heat is not doing well, so I gotta make sure she doesn't die. I will be back in a few minutes. Give me like 10, 15 or so. I just gotta make sure she gets home safe. Yeah, no, the heat's really fucking with her heart and her heart meds. So, she'll be okay, but I gotta make sure of that. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere, guys. Okay, chat. Amy's home safe. She's all good. I'm just making sure that she's good. I'll just be a couple more minutes. Thank you, guys. Okay, chat, I actually have to go. The heat. This is I think Amy's first summer with her heart condition seriously impacting her. So I'm gonna look after her for the next hour because she's back and she's conscious again, but not doing very well. So I'm gonna make sure I can look after her. So I'm gonna end the stream for now. Amy's gonna be okay, so don't worry about that. She's okay. She'll be okay. Thankfully, I know how to take good care of her. So I've been doing this for a while. All right, chat. Everybody have a good day. Sorry to just kind of have you waiting until I decided I couldn't come back. You'll see me tomorrow. We'll be doing Kaizo Day tomorrow, I promise. All right, I'm gonna go. Everybody stay cool. It's fucking miserably hot outside. All right. Okay, take care, guys. I'm out.
See you.